Hello and greetings and welcome. I hope you're doing wonderful today. What is going on? I don't know if I set up my stream properly for YouTube, so I'm just trying to double check that. I think I didn't retitle the episode, so let me go ahead and retitle the episode to episode 3. That was a mistake. But otherwise it's fine, I think. It seems like we're online and rolling, so that's good. Hi there, everybody. Welcome. Yes, behind the scenes content at the start of the video is very good. Very good way to do content creation, I'm sure. Hiya, tradies. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, Servo. Good to see you, Mad Moose DK. Hello. What? How's it going? It's great to see you, Mad Moose. Well, again, thank you for all the awesome things that you did
like some sausage
with the Neverhood Scum VM implementation of the video rendering, because that's very cool. It's a huge part of the game, and it makes it wonderful. It makes the game wonderful. It'd be a horrible game without all those cool videos in it, wouldn't it? My music didn't resume. There it is. They're always like subtle songs, aren't they, at the start? Anyway, a little distracted, but hello. Let me start again. Let me have a do-over. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you. My name is Fractal Mind Mike, and today we're going to be playing the Neverhood. It's a great game. I've been playing it for the last couple of streams, and hell, it's a lot of fun. And it also has some really funny ideas in it. Has a few annoying ideas, don't get me wrong. It's not a perfect adventure game, but it is, I think it's early enough in time where it was conceived and developed that we can forgive a lot of those mistakes. But one thing that we can't forgive is me not playing the Neverhood enough. So I'm going to start playing it really soon because I don't have a lot of time, and I'm not going to talk about movies for like an hour again, or what other video games we could be talking about. I'm just going to jump in. I will say one thing. I played a little bit more Cyberpunk 2077 on the new computer today. It was uncomfortable because I was facing this desk, and it's not really, like, the screen is quite low, and it should be like up here. But anyway, it was fine. I managed to play for a while. I think I played like a couple of hours worth of it, and had fun. I wasn't just like sitting there letting it burn in test or anything like that. I actually was playing the game. So that was good. It was good to play a different game for a while. So what is Loom? You want to talk about Loom? You want to talk about Loom, Atreides? I don't think we're going to talk about that. Hi, Life also good to see you. Aceray, welcome. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Seeing how the sausage is made, that's what we were doing. Yes, indeed. So, just display the entire thing uncut, unedited, and call it behind the scenes. That's basically what I do anyway. So just I'll try and do at least like a decent intro, like half decent intro. They're never good, but at least, you know, half decent. The rest of the Neverhood engine is in ScumVM, looks really impenetrable. Happy I didn't have to touch that. Oh wow. I wonder if they did a full reverse engineering, or they just like re-implemented. Like, I assume it's always attempting to do a full reverse engineering effort. I assume that's what they always try and do. But yeah, to be fair, AAA devs still make mistakes, flaws in the game design that we got past 20 years ago sometimes. Yeah, totally. There's modern issues in modern games, for sure. And sometimes repetition of mistakes that surely they should have learned lessons from in the 90s. But I think we have to forgive the modern developer because they probably haven't played a lot of the games from the 90s, because they're old games, and why would you play those, right? There's nothing to be learned from old games, is there? That's where they're wrong. That's where they're wrong. Maybe, I don't know, actually. I haven't talked to anybody who teaches game dev, although I have talked to them, but I haven't talked to them about how courses are run and like what kind of like streams they have in terms of game design and learning from the past and things like that. But I'm sure they have a lot of content, and they probably do some kind of exploration of the past like that. Although I would be willing to bet they probably focus a lot on, like, you know, Mario and the popular like titles from consoles, and probably less so on like the weird PC markets that they could be learning from as well. So, you know, the subgenres on PC that exist, there's a lot. ABC Mini Users, great to see you too. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in. Spaz 343, welcome. McCaw's asking earlier if the third part of my game was out. It's not, no. Basically what I need is time and money. Mostly time. The money part is probably not a big deal, but like, I'll say it. I'll put it out there. I need time. That's the main thing. So yeah, I think we're probably realistically, still like 2 months out worth of development. If everything goes smoothly, which it won't. Because I know that there's a couple things I haven't got sorted out yet that I need to get sorted out. I just realized I got a scratch on my head. I don't know where that came from. Oh well. No idea where that came from. Maybe it's just part of getting old. You just bump your head sometimes. You forget that happened. I'll have to reach out to McCaw and let him know that when the game will be out. Though I'll let him know. I'll keep him informed. Because I do want people to play the game. Obviously, it's going very well. It's just at the moment it's been in hiatus just because of life circumstances mainly. It's just like uncontrollable circumstances out of my hands. Things have been happening. So, you know, that's life sometimes. I am not full-time game dev. I am full-time trying to pay for my mortgage and support my family at the moment. But my goal is still to reach full-time game dev within the next couple of years, if not next year. So, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Diminishing issues with art like cinema. They don't study the original classics, but they're modern derivatives. Right, yeah. Geez, you're about to kick me off on a whole topic that I won't go into, because like I said recently, I did watch, finally for the first time, I watched a full sit-down extended cut of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and it blew my mind, and it really connected a lot of dots for me. And I bet you there's a lot of people who've made movies who haven't watched that, but have derived from movies that were derivative of that movie, if that makes sense. And that's how things work. That's how media progresses and stuff. But man, yeah, if they haven't watched that, they're missing out. That's all I'm saying. You think they just edit the bad and the ugly bits out? Well, then it would only be like 74 minutes instead of 174 minutes. Tarantino got his entire playbook from that movie. I think Tarantino, yeah, like, it's super clear he's inspired by that. Absolutely. Monda Citizen, it's great to see you. I'm sorry I didn't say hello sooner. I saw your name pop up before and I was like gonna say hi and then I didn't. But yeah, hi. Servo, thank you for the achievement. The Good, the Bad, and the Fugly. Now there's a parody. All right, let's play the video game that I said I was gonna play, because if I don't, I won't. And then I'll be stuck here for another hour talking about movies and video games. And that's not what we're... The reason that I've been doing that a lot is I think because I haven't done the game dev stuff, where I get... That's my outlet for talking about creative inspirations and things like that. And I haven't been doing game dev streams, so that would probably be a big part of it. Here we go. We're loading up the game. We're getting right into it. Hi, Ziggles! Hope you're doing well today. Still waiting for them to release the good cut. Yeah. It's funny too, like just looking at trailers for the other movies in that franchise as well. I was watching them with my son. It looks good. I'm looking forward to watching more of them. I don't know if I'm going to branch out and watch more westerns from that era, but there are a lot of them. Like, it was a very popular genre at the time. This is still cool. This intro is still cool. I'm going to let it play. I didn't make a hot cup of tea today. I didn't have time, actually. Just finished dinner not long ago. So I didn't have time to, like, you know, brush my hair, wash my face, drink tea, or anything like that. I don't know why I said wash my face. I mean, I guess I normally would. After dinner, probably. Would be an unusual thing for me to do. Very messy eater. May I have to ask how you solved the thing, if you indeed solved it after I went to bed. I'm not sure which thing you're talking about, Nab, so... Depends on which thing you're asking about. There's no such thing as unsexy Mike. There is disheveled Mike, and it's still sexy though. It's still sexy. It's disheveled sexy Mike and clean cut sexy Mike, and any flavor in between. But the sexy term never goes away. It never becomes unsexy. I suppose if I was a corpse, then, you know, I'd allow it. But yeah, that's fine. I don't want to have a sexy corpse. But yeah, stupid sexy Mike, that works. That works. It's a pretty good description, actually. No sexy corpse Mike. If I do change my stream name though, that might be it. Sexy corpse Mike sort of has a good ring to it. Probably is not allowed. There's probably a TOS violation somewhere in that name. Hey, Murder Goblin, good to see ya. Sexy corpse Mike is a line too far, I tell you. Unsexy corpse Mike is fine. That's fine. You can do that. Hey Mule, good to see you. You can cut the ugly. The ugly is your heart, the soul of the movie. Yeah, you can't cut it. Actually, yeah. Look, I really don't. I'm really torn right now because I want to talk about the movie, but I also just want to play this game. It's a great movie, and there's so much to talk about in it. Obviously, I need to start a movie club chat on the Discord at some point and talk about it because it's really good. It's really, really good. So anyway, did you know there's no inventory or notebook built into the game? There's just not. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I prefer tousled to disheveled. Yeah. Yeah, that'd work. That'd work, Nab. Hello there, Blood Damage. Welcome in. You've gotten the pretty regularly. It's good. It's good stuff. I just realized I want to go check out this this platform that I haven't looked at today. So I'm gonna look at that. Why do you say that? Because I find an issue with some games nowadays from AAA devs. They over-sanitize them in their writing and dialogue. Yeah. I don't know. I'm currently playing Cyberpunk 2077. At least I just started it today, properly, and I'm not sure if it's sanitized very much. It might be, but I don't know. It seems pretty adult and expects the player to be an adult and to have their own, like, thoughts. So yeah, this is interesting. I have noticed there's a ton of bugs, like just wonky stuff that happens in the game. And I wonder how bad it was when people were complaining about it earlier. Because I know there was a lot of complaints about it being a bit jank when it launched. How do I get to that? How do I get to that? Gotta figure that out. What? Just go in the hole. I want this. I want that cassette. Yeah, that's the scream. That's the scream command, Blood Damage. That's the one. You get it's random. I think it's 50-50 Blood Damage. So you can just live with it as the one that you got. It's from Prince of Persia. It's a great scream. Scream and splat. What is this archway? How do I find it? Someone bring back the Rex Nebula car autopilot. See, there you go. Servo got the R. Servo got the Legend of Crania Book 2 R. This looks like cake. I would eat this. Like if this was like put in front of me as a child, I would eat it. It looks like food. This thing here looks like a cake. I would eat this. Looks like a really thickly iced cake. Anyway,
Daddy, would you like some porridge? Daddy, would you like some porridge?
Prince of Persia are great games, yeah. So the 5 crystals puzzle. How did you get that one? The answer was Bobby, Nab. And I was a little disappointed with myself that I didn't notice the answer so soon. I say a little disappointed. I literally slapped my forehead. I was like, slap. I can't believe how dumb I was when I realized that Bobby wasn't just a name, it was the answer. I wanted to shrink up and just turn into a tiny little ball and have nobody look at me. I felt bad. I felt dumb. Why can't I go down here? It looks like there could be a passageway here. Like, there's this weird shadow almost. So did we, Mike? Yeah, good. Production was halted in early 97 due to a production assistant being eating the scenery. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they had a... How old was I in 97? When did this game come out, actually? This game came out in 95, I want to say. It's probably 96. But I want to say 95. They don't have a copyright date on the back of the box. They just say it's copyrighted. That makes it hard for me to look up real quick. I'd have to actually, like, Google it or remember it, that's never going to happen. I don't remember anything. Oh, I thought I dropped the box on the ground just then. But it's okay. It's fine. It's on the table. For some reason, Nab, it just didn't occur to me that B-O-B-B-Y were initials for colors. It just didn't occur to me. It just was like not a thought in my pretty little mind. Why can't the guy just stop here and get out? You know? Like, just grab it from there. Grab it from the car. Just get out of it right here. He can't do it. It's impossible. Whoa, hello. Leave. Maybe there's another direction we can go now. Because I've only gone this direction from the top, but maybe there's a direction from the bottom path. Bobby, I would just think is a name. Yeah, it's literally a name. But it's funny that is the also the code. Like, obviously, yeah, learning that was an embarrassment for me. Whoops, misclick. Not that you saw that, but yeah, I clicked on the background. Let me just minimize all my windows in the background so I don't accidentally click on them. That'll save me having that problem. So if I go down this way, I remember it was just a loop. But yeah, okay, this hasn't evolved to have a new path on it either, so that answers that question. Just wanted to take a look there. Okay. I know I say it came out in 96. Thanks, Pain Gamer. Okay, yeah, I'm not a smart man. I know I say that I'm dumb a lot, but I know, like, the truth is that I'm not actually dumb. But I do dumb things on occasion. So, like, I definitely joke about it, but I do feel like I'm not the dumbest. You know, according to psychological science, I'm not dumb. But according to my actions, I'm definitely dumb. So, I don't know. Dumb action unlocked. Indeed, indeed. I was actually watching McCaw's stream today. He was playing some cool, like, unlicensed movie franchise games. And I didn't catch all of it, but the ones that I did were kind of interesting. I was a little distracted today, so I didn't actually jump in the chat and say much. But yeah, it was cool to see. McCaw plays some interesting stuff. I like to think I play interesting stuff too. I just shot my entire load at them. But I don't often go looking for that kind of thing, and that's almost kind of the direction now I think about it. That's kind of the direction I was trying to go with the Gameversity Sundays, is to like really do a little bit of deep research on something, play a game, and then be like, okay, that's a thing that we do now, you know. Like, I haven't gotten there yet, unfortunately. I've only done one Gameversity stream, so it hasn't worked out for the best yet. But I'm going to keep on trying. I'm going to keep looking around and see what I can find out. I wonder if that would have changed a path somehow. I never saw any, like, track change relay stations or anything like that. So I have my doubts that would impact anything. But I feel like I need to, like, find something that I could then use that on and see what happens. So another thing that we did is we also, like, the cannon situation. Let me see if I can look at that from this bridge. So there's this cannon down here. And we did find, like, that we could target a new location, but we weren't hitting, I don't believe we struck the target. But we also haven't reached that target yet, so, like, I don't know, like, maybe there's a part of the world that I can explore now that would connect to that, whereas in the past it did not connect to it, because we went and found these teleport machines and went all over the place, and we ended up connecting a disjointed part of the land to the land that we already exist in, which we were just exploring that bridge then. These have, like, a sequence, like, if you press them in a certain sequence, does something magical happen? Like, bloop, bloop, bloop. Does that, like, something different happen when you do that? Like, just open a doorway to another world? You know, I don't know. That's a question that I could explore. They are different colors, so maybe there's, like, some, like, symbols out there in certain color arrangement that would let me do something like that. I don't know. Hey, Chikoshka, good to see you. Today, you helped your brother in filling a big bin with so many weeds. Oh, man. It's good that he's happy for all that help, Chikoshka. That's hard work, too. Weeding and gardening and cleaning things up can take a lot of energy and effort, so good on you for helping him. Wish this game could have remaster in similar way to Night Dive Studios make. Yeah, I think that this game is ripe for remastering. I agree with you there. I think it's plausible that this could see a remaster, but I think it would be unanimous that people want to see original assets used as much as possible. So, like, if there's high-resolution images still available out there, to rescan them and re-implement the game. So when I shoot now... we miss that guy, and he happens to be looking at that floating teddy bear. And if we look at that floating teddy bear, it seems to be attached to some kind of, like, red beam that's hanging out. And I wonder if there's some way we could, like, move or manipulate that in order to make this a successful strike. Can I not leave from here? I can't leave from here, though. Hi, Cuning Sam. Good to see you. Game has interesting Play-Doh aesthetic. Reminds me of 80s TV art programs. Does it remind you of Trapdoor? Expenser, you wouldn't give money to original dares, but it'd be nice even just to get rid of the compression artifacts. Yeah, interesting. Trapdoor's what it made you think of, Ace Roy? Yeah, it has a aesthetic that I think, like, they're similarly produced, like, quality-wise, I would say. Like, if I remember right, Trapdoor didn't really fuss too much about, like, making sure everything was perfectly smooth and well-shaped. It just sort of went with it. Hey, Dragoon Zero, thank you very much, you freaking legend. I appreciate the 30 months of support. That's like 30 years or something. Oh, what am I doing? I've gone in the wrong zone. I wanted to go the other way. Never saw Trapdoor. Unsure what program I'm remembering. Oh, okay. Trapdoor was, yeah. Maybe, I don't know if it was after your time, but I felt like it might have been. And it's also from your part of the world as well, Cuning Stan. Well, at least what I believe your part of the world is. What am I doing? I'm so distracted. Blue blob of clay. That's the one. His name's Burke, I want to say. And there's like a skeleton head. There's a skeleton head in there. A skull, you could say. Some people might say skull. I might say skeleton head. And it talks. Burke, feed me. Yeah, Boney. That's the one. You got it. Boney's the one. Yeah. Burke, feed me. Yeah, the unseen voice of the master. Yes. I forgot about the spider. I forgot about the spider, Lassus. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, Drut. Is that his name? Turd backwards? Is that really his name, Lassus? Oh my. I didn't even know. Thank you for the Doom Redemption Atreides. I can make a sort of meaty 3D noita, for a huge procedurally generated clay world with AI creatures that talk to you for Neverhood too, but no money. What? I don't know if I would. I wouldn't play that. It doesn't sound fun to me, but maybe I'm missing the point. Yesterday I watched a YouTube video where a guy talked about the possible game remaster plans, which are Hexen, Heretic, Quake 4, Doom 3, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I hope they do Return to Castle Wolfenstein. The other games, I would think, don't really need a remaster, personally. But Return to Castle Wolfenstein was always buggy and never quite worked on my computer back in the day. So I would like to play that game without it crashing on me every 30 seconds. Wait. Because I pulled the ring, this is no longer active? So it's selective. Oh my gosh, it's selective? I'm just gonna reload. It's just gonna save a little bit of time here. I'm just gonna reload. Yeah. Wow. It's selective. Which thing you... yeah, you can only have one. It's a mutually exclusive switch. Or, something like that. As I remember, the developers of Neverhood made Armycrog. Yes, we've talked about that. I haven't actually looked at screenshots from that again since they first announced it, or first came out, whatever. But yeah. This game was, to put it mildly, controversial. Armycrog was controversial, was it? I didn't know that it was controversial. Been too many returns. You don't know which of them you mean. It's on Steam and hasn't crashed lately. Yeah, maybe it works totally fine now. I haven't gone back to it. Alright, we gotta go turn off the bridge. I didn't get on with through the trapdoor. It was too hard. Oh wait, what? I missed some conversation. The ZX Spectrum game based on Trapdoor there truly does exist, and it's been on my 2 playlists since probably 4 or 5 years ago, I think. I haven't played it yet, but it's been on my 2 playlists for that long. So the Specky game and its sequel, Through the Trapdoor, were well regarded. The developer sadly passed away recently. Oh, that is sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully they make Return to Castle Wolfenstein remaster, and they call it Many Happy Returns to Castle Wolfenstein. You even pre-ordered Armycrog, but after you played a little bit, you made a refund on Steam? Wow. It was that good, huh? You still can't buy the 2009-ish Wolfenstein, right? I wonder what the hang-up is with that. Oh, I had no idea that there was a hang-up on any of them. Okay. That's gotta be frustrating. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh boy, we're having fun now!
Don't worry, Damn Veins. I remembered to do it at the start of the stream for you. Hi, good to see you. How you going? There was a mod called Real Return to Castle Wolfenstein, was there? Interesting. Huh. Angelus, hello and greetings. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well today. What were you playing today? Why does my bot never work anymore? I need a new bot. I'm gonna make one. Because I don't like any of the bots. Actually, I should check out the one that Duke Donut works on. I helped him with that. Duke Donuts. I helped tiniest bit with that bot. So maybe I should try and use it myself. I wish I knew the words. I wish I knew the lyrics. The problem with the way that it's too quiet. 1, it's too quiet. 2, it's too mumbly. And 3, it's too compressed. And so I just don't really understand anything. It's probably intentional, but I really don't remember anything. Beep, 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 beep. This is just like this, yeah. I'm not gonna break out my notebook unless something goes wrong. It's trying Moonstone Island. It is a crafting Pokemon clone. Oh, man. Here I was thinking it was related to the Moonstone game with the Knights and the Warriors, A Hard Day's Night. It's not. How was it, though? Finally, Grognak, right? Finally, we're back in action. I'll be honest, like, there was a small temptation to not do a stream today because I was like, I don't know, my daughters both were away for yesterday and Friday night, and so they're back today. So I was like tempted to like, maybe I should just like cancel it for tonight and then we can all hang out together and do whatever, watch a movie or something. But they were both so tired and grumpy, I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. You made some progress? Nice one, Angela. It's very good. Yeah, it sounds like it could be a fun time. There are 30 dungeons and you found one and completed one. Well done, then. That is definitely progress. Hey, wow, it's actually unlocked new zones that I haven't been to yet. I wonder what this one is. I haven't been to this one. Teleported. Oh, I have been to that one. That's how I learned to align the cannon. Let's go to this crook one. Hey, this is like just below the place that I was at and I wanted to get the tape. Can I walk past the machine? I guess not. We'll go this way. But this is where I wanted to go. Earlier, I was like, I want to go here. And look, I'm here now. This is the archway for that place. You know what? I should probably have tried to turn around back there. I was really hoping it would stop in the middle of this dark cave so I could see if there's any mysteries on the dark cave walls. Well, that answers the question of is there anything over there. There's definitely nothing there. That's pretty good. Still, I'm going to go back and look because there might be something to the left/right. I guess it's right as I go back, but there might be something off to the right here that I didn't look at. So I'm going to try looking at that too. I went in totally blind, so I was unaware if you stay out past 2 AM, your characters automatically ends. Even if you have full stamina. Oh, they just fall asleep if you're out past midnight. There's a few games I played that have that mechanic in it. It's like, oh, you got tired and therefore fell asleep. And now some, like, random person in the town just puts you in your bed for you or something like that. I've seen that. Exasperantan, your legend. Good to see you. How you been? Hope you've been keeping well, Exasperantan. Thank you very much for being here. And thanks again, Angelus, for the raid. I appreciate it. Alrighty, what have we got here? What's this giant stick thing in front of me?
Clayman, up here.
Again, compression, weird voice, low volume.
Clayman, up here.
Is it saying what I think it's saying? Clayman FU?
Oh, you can use a grabber's gamepad?
Clayman up here. Hey, it's that teddy bear.
Up here.
You think he's saying Clayman up here?
Clayman, up here.
I can't
Daddy,
even
would
look
you
up.
like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?
I'm pretty sure he's saying Clayman FU. Pretty sure he's saying FU. Bad with games where you have to keep a schedule, like farming sims. It gives me a strange time anxiety. Yeah, me too. Me too. And management sims, like hospital management. I get too stressed out. I get too stressed out by that kind of thing. I love the idea of Dungeon Keeper. I really, really like the idea of Dungeon Keeper. But I find it gets a little stressful. I find it gets a little too stressful for me sometimes. Oh, great. I like the machine. Skull bot thing. Speaker box thing, crown man box thing, Turner, Teddy on a stick, Teddy on a stick, 2 skulls, 3 and 4 men with crown hat man. Negative. That's not allowed. Access deny. Oh, look at that. It's so cool. I want to play with this some more. But I don't understand the mechanic. Let's leave it all on 1. It doesn't roll over. Yeah, so I did the same thing. Ooh. Nice one, Life Forcer. Hey there, DC Bueller. I love the Gravis gamepad. It's so bad. I think he said, Danny, would you like some sausages? Mm-hmm. Sounds like up here to me. You're also hearing up here. Maybe I just need to connect some headphones and try it with headphones. I'll probably hear it nicely then. Find Doom more cozy because there's no time limit. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't mind dying a bunch if I'm learning from the game. Each time I die, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get what I'm supposed to do here. Or, oh, I see where the challenge is. And, like, now I just need to execute on that. And maybe I'll fail a few times learning, like, some tricks for that challenge. But I'll get through it. When it's like, here's a timer. Like, anytime a game says, here's a timer, you need to do something. I'm not having a good time pretty quickly. I should definitely add a timer to one of my games. Just for that reason. Maybe it's only playing on one channel or something. No, it's just quiet the way I have it set up, so it doesn't come through the microphone. I'm gonna see if I can hear it properly now.
Clayman, up here.
Man, it still feels really quiet, honestly. I'm gonna turn it up. Turning the game up, 100%.
Clayman, up here.
Okay, I hear up here now. I do hear it now. Alright. Alright. It just did not sound like that to me before.
Up here.
There you go. Up here.
I mean,
it definitely says up here.
Damn!
Clayman, up here.
But where's up here, though? That's the question. I can't maneuver in any other direction right now.
Clayman, up here.
Oh, look, there's an up arrow right here. Hey, it's Willy! I think it's Willy. That's really funny. Why? Try again. I can't react, so I don't think I'm supposed to. You thought the Teddy was talking to us? Yeah, this makes way more sense that there's another character in there. Yeah, than the random teddy bear.
Up here.
I mean, he might as well be saying F you, though, right? With the actions he's taking. Jeez. So we were seeing double before with that attack, huh? Hmm. Alright. First, I don't know. Like, this is the first character in the world, and he created all the other characters. But then there's like a skull and a beatbox thing. I don't know when any of these guys would exist from. Wait, they go to 7? 8? 9? They go from 1 through 9. Okay, I was expected to stop at 6 for some reason. Hmm. I have no understanding of what I need to do with that just yet. Maybe there's a clue somewhere. Maybe in
Clayman, up here.
well, I'll try looking one more time. You never know. Yeah, I wasn't gonna brute force that. So, yeah, I think this seeing double situation is not actually a learning opportunity.
Clayman, up here.
I think my assumption of them being D6 was logical. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Apparently, according to reviews on GOG, Moonstone Island is cross between Stardew Valley and Pokemon. I've never played either of those games. Oh, interesting. I actually would have thought you would have played Pokemon for some reason, Angelus. So that's cool. I hope you enjoy playing it. Are you going to continue, or are you going to, like, try something else? I think you could skip Stardew Valley. I don't know if that has any value to it. Like, it might. I'm not sure. I haven't played it. I own a copy of it, I think, but I haven't played it. I'm gonna go this one. I can't remember what was here, but I think I remember being there and being like, oh, maybe I should try something, and I just didn't, because I was, like, kind of ending the stream at the time I was exploring that. Oh, we did go here, though. Definitely went here. Trying games in your library on Sundays. Oh, that's a good idea. Great idea. Stardew Value. That didn't happen last time I tried to walk through there, I thought. That was good. Look at that. Whatever that is there. That's a cool thing. Thank you, Paladin, you legend. I appreciate it. Welcome. Ooh, what's this? This is different. Cool looking thing.
Oh, it's you.
It is.
Hi, go
Hi.
away.
Oh, it's you. Hi, go away.
I gave it the Hall of Records.
What?
The guy goes and he keeps coming back. I don't get it. I wish he'd just go away. He'll probably do it again. Oh, it's you. Hi, go away. I gave it the Hall of Records. The guy goes and he keeps coming back. I don't get it. I wish he'd just go away. He'll probably do it again.
I gave it 2 Hall of Records, I think is maybe what he said. Could use some subtitles, game. Is there a subtitles option? I don't see one. Yeah, I think he said gave it 2 Hall of Records, Exasperantan. I think you're right. Yeah, we had some high quality Dooms, but no wins on the Doom scale, which is good actually, because I would rather play this at the moment. I mean, anytime's a good Doom time, don't get me wrong. But I just want to make more progress in this game, and it's a limited time stream today. Holo Record? I mean, there is literally a place called Hall of Records, so I feel like assuming that it might be that he's saying could be factual. Why would that let me turn just a little bit to the left? That feels weird. Ooh, what's this? I gotta poke it. Symbol. Other symbol. Do I just press it when I think I'm seeing the right one? Well, I got that wrong. Sequence is too long to remember. I agree. I agree. So atmospheric for a plasticine built world. The drain is too tempting. Yeah, it is. Game is awesome. Been enjoying watching you play. It's very good, Father Axe Keeper. It's good to see ya. Yeah, I really like this game. I'm glad that I'm finally playing it. It's one that's been on my list for such a long time. Alright, it's time for everybody to get their screen recorders out so you can help me. They can help me. No, I'll do it myself. I'll draw the little symbols myself. Running out of space. I should have counted how many symbols I need to count forward for. Are we seeing repetition though? I think we are. Yeah. I think I have enough symbols. So I just gotta wait until the right symbol comes up. So it's like, I can't even really talk too much because I'm trying to focus on which symbol is there. And then... Oh man, I already messed up. I already messed up. Once again, I messed up. Yeah. Alright. It'll take a minute. Should just taken screenshots. This is easier to manage. Like, I don't really have a great screenshot management program installed. I like the sound effects in this game. They just like have some random sound effects that play occasionally. I hope I'm right about this. There's a lot of work to find out if I'm wrong. Come on. Show me the symbol I'm looking for. Come on. There it is. We're getting there. I forgot what symbol I'm looking for. Alright, that one. And last one. Oh, come on! I don't know if I did it right or wrong or not. But I feel like I did it right. Hey there, Tudo. Good to see you. Was there any sort of behind the scenes making of videos that came with this game? Yeah. Coburn, good to see you, my friend. How are things?
It all started in 1988 with an art show of mine called A Beautiful Day in the Neverhood. It was.
So there is. Maybe we'll watch it in its entirety, or when I complete the game. Ooh, what's this place? Nice doorway. Cheese! Yo, Mr. Wolfalot is raided. What the heck? Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Sonneveld and Raiders. James Nico, hello, hello. Thank you for joining that raid. What were you doing? Some Tetris and dogs? That's so good. Sounds like a great time. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Pleasure to see you all. I hope you're doing well. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Mike. Miss Wolfalot's streaming now? Apparently, MacLad. First time I heard about it too. There was a little bit of a joke the other day about maybe taking over Sonneveld's stream, so I guess it's time to stream now. Did all level 9 Tetris levels on Game Boy. I don't think I could do it. Well done. You're filling in for Sonneveld? Aw. I hope Sonneveld's doing alright. Can I pet the rat in this game? Let me try. Anything can happen. It's true. It's true, not bad. I can't interact with the cheese nor the rat. This is disappointing me. Sucking up the cheese and the rat. Good. So that's what I like to see. What? What? What is this? It looks like cans of food or drink or bags of something and hallways in the background. If I go through this one, it goes to this one.
Why?
Can I go past the can? I cannot go past the can. If I go back through this one, yeah, it's non, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, fine. Good. I like video games like this, definitely don't hate them. They're definitely very good. Oh man, I gotta map all of this? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta map it entirely? Oh boy, we're having fun now! We've made a point of, we found a loop. So like Wikipedia, if you just click on the first link in every single Wikipedia page, eventually you'll get to philosophy. That's, like, that used to be true, probably still is. Like, you go to any page on Wikipedia, you click the first link, then you click on the first link on the page that you land on, eventually you'll land on philosophy. I might get it on later and play NetHack. Oh, sick! And probably raid Mike again, to be honest. Oh, thank you. I mean, if you do. Lady Veld, that's a good name. Yes, very good name. I have a costume beard somewhere, so I probably could pretend. You could indeed. Do a little bit of cosplaying of Sonneveld. I could grow my beard out, but I still don't think. Have I ever shown you a photo of my dad? I think I did. No, I posted it on Discord. I don't know if Sonneveld saw it, but you could go browse my general. I think it was the general channel on Discord. You scroll up a bit. One day I couldn't stream, so I posted a picture of my parents on their wedding day, and it's like it's the same beard, definitely the same beard. Although he's younger than you are, in that photo, much younger. Anyway, we found a loop. That's what I was saying. So we have to change it up a little bit. But then we can continue trying to just click on the hole that we go through. And in fact, no, we've actually just re-entered the same loop. So I know that we've already re-entered the same loop. So I'm going to click on this door instead. I'm not currently node mapping at all, but I'm going to use my mind to yeah, okay, we've hit a loop again. Once again, we hit a loop. So when you hit a loop, like if we appear here, we know we've entered that same loop. So we don't really want to continue that loop. And I know I've gone through this door, and I believe I've gone through this door. So basically I know none of these, I can eliminate all three of these doors. If I ever appear here, I might as well just go and hit like the reset button and start again. So now I'm here, I'm going to try this door. And I know I've hit that door, so I'm going to reset. So I'm going to go through this door. And now I'm going to go through this door. And this is a new area. I don't remember if I've been here or not, to be honest. I might have. But I'm just going to keep on clicking on the door that I came through each time. I'm going to try and remember if I go through any of these doors. If I go through either of these doors and end up over here, then I know that these doors could be eliminated as well. Knowing that I just came through here... Yeah, let's just hit reset. I'm going to go through this door.
Somebody at the door!
From this area, I'm going to go through the second door. Okay. A singular door. If we find ourselves looping from this singular door, we know we can eliminate it as well. Okay. All right. Okay, we hit that loop point again. All right, so we were doing second door, and that seemed to be taking us on a interesting path. But I have to decide to loop at some point. So maybe after here, instead of going back through this one, I'm going to go through the first one. Okay. Now, this is not known to be a loop point door, I don't think. Unless I wasn't paying attention, which is entirely possible, because I do not pay attention to anything, including Twitch chat, YouTube chat, what's going on my screen, what my wife says to me when I'm doing anything other than paying 100% attention to her. Yeah. I I forgot what I was talking about. I feel like this is a loop point here as well. So I'm gonna go here. This feels bad. Yeah. Okay. All right. I forget what my strategy was. I 100% forget what my strategy was. I'm gonna go through this door. I'm not gonna go through there. I'm gonna go through the middle one. Actually, the middle one's bad. I'm gonna go through this one. I'm gonna go through one at the end. Then this is new zone, I feel. Okay, that's not new though. Ooh, that's new. Yeah, reset. Okay, this is me attempting to avoid mapping. So my memory's already over buffer overrun or whatever. We're just looping our circular. We have circular buffer and it's filled up, and now we're just writing over memory. So I may need to actually start mapping. Sounds like a streamer thing. Oh no, if I just anyway. Oh man. Great game to pick if you have that problem. Yeah, indeed. Hey Foxhole, good to see you.
Hold on.
There's no game audio. Hope all is well. There is game audio. It's working perfectly. The game audio just is silent on this part. I apologize for that. Tanil Tadara, great to see you. I hope you're doing well.
I mean,
damn. Almost forgot, in Moonstone Island, you are also collecting Crystal Shard from each dungeon, and they are triangular like Triforce. Oh, wow. Very strong influences in that game. I see. Yeah. This part of the game is silent, apparently. Not my fault. I'm not good here. Let's go through this one. Let's go through this one. Let's go through this one. Let's go through that one. Let's go through the end one. Okay.
This is audible.
Yeah, it is audible. It's audible right now. Everything's audible. You can hear it all. You can hear it all right here. This is bad. Let's go through that one. Might as well. All right, bad choices have been made. Okay. I really don't want to break out a map, so I'm just going to try and use my memory one more time. I'm not feeling good about this zone. Okay, I feel good about this area. I don't remember if I tried door 1. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's try door 2. Okay, I think I'm going to try door 3 this time. Okay, this is bad. Let's go. Let's do it. Door 2. Was it door 2? Door 3, door 2. Okay, that's door 3, door 2. Let's try door 3, door 3. Okay, that's no good. Let's try door 3, door 1. Let's try... Oh, I think we eliminated this door. But only for, like, loop back on yourself situation. I haven't tried, like, figuring out where these doors go. I don't really remember. I'm going to try middle door. No good. Let's go through this door. Let's go through the same door. Same door. Same door. Same door. Yeah, this is now we're just running around in circles. Let's go through the first door. Let's go through the first door. Go through the first door. Go through the first door. Okay. Yeah, this is a loopy zone. Let's go through the first door. Let's go through the first door. Let's go through the second door. Second door. Second door. Yeah, we're looping a lot. This is probably like, it probably wouldn't take long to write this down and figure it out. I like to avoid doing that. G'day, James. James C89. Never played this game, but I do enjoy the soundtrack. Yeah, the soundtrack is good for this video game. Let's see if I can fix that right now. Let's see. The Neverhood soundtrack. Just for a while I'm in this zone, you know. Hey there, G Pudding, Miamiville. Some things about video games definitely were not better back in the day. That's true. All right. So, new page, please. All right, let's just name all of the zones on the screen there. Tell you what, we might just do this on screen rather than in the notebook. Okay, so bring you along on the ride with me. Actually, let's get this into Notepad. I mean, not Notepad. What's the MS Paint? Let's use MS Paint. The Notepad of drawing programs. Okay. What the? What kind of font choice is this by default? What? It's more like it. Sorry, S for start. Let's do bold as well. S E 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 counting with Mike, 16 17 18, you guessed it, 19 20 nodes. If you like Potato Song from Neverhood soundtrack, you will love the Castle de los Muertos song from Skull Monkeys. Oh, good, good. JLS, you want to talk American? Sorry, I did miss the redeem. I apologize, didn't hear it. I was probably so focused on doing something at the time that it just went right past me. I think you might remember I just mentioned a little while ago, if you only just got here then you wouldn't have heard it, but a little while ago I said how I don't basically pay attention to anything. So, you know. I apologize. But anyway, let's talk American, damn it. We got 2 minutes? No, 5 minutes to talk American. Thank you, J.I. Lost, for the Talk American, damn it, redeem. I'm very happy to be talking American for you today. Alrighty, let's go. So basically what I'm going to do with this is probably... Ooh, I don't want that. There we go. We're going to just use those and figure out the paths and where they connect to. There's better ways to do this, so I don't know if I want to use paint. I don't want to use paint anymore. But anyway, let's just go ahead and... Well, we'll just draw, I guess. We'll figure this out. Another way we can do it, now we know there's 20. How many colors do we have here? This is, what, 16 colors or something like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we have 20 colors already? We could use colors, but they might get a little bit hard to distinguish on the background there. So, we won't. I think people who write filler is like anti-writing. This seems like anti-game. Oh, right, this is filler? Right. We weren't paying attention when you said that. Yeah, that's fair. I'm 100% okay with that. I get it. Soul puzzles American style. That's the way. That's the way. Computer monitors don't work with bullet holes? Yeah, no, they don't. It's true. Alrighty. Make some room here. Just in case we need it. So anyway, let's just start mapping. So I'm going to just pull this off to the side. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I'll occasionally drag it back and tell you where what I'm mapping. So we know that this goes to 3B. So S goes to 3B. We could probably just use Notepad, honestly. Now that we have the reference, we can use Notepad. Let's do that. I'll bring Notepad up. Notepad. So we got S1 or SA goes to 3B. Now we want to see where we know 3B will eventually land in a loop, but let's try let's just be 3A. We'll be methodical about where 3A goes. We know we got 1A, 1B, 1C. We've got 2A. We've got 3A. 3B. I guess I don't really need... This could just be tab separated. Like this. 3B, 3C. That's C3. 3C. There we go. 4A, 4B, 5A, 6A, 6B, 7A, 7B, 7C, 8A through some other letter. Alright, sorry, I wasn't talking much. Obviously. But anyway, now I can go through 3A, and we can see where we end up. That takes us to 2B. Let's go 2A. Sorry, 1A, not 2A. And that has taken us to 16A. D3PO, C3PO. 3CPO. I mean, you can really label doors by which group they go to. Doesn't matter which specific door you come out of. Yeah, that's true. I don't need to fully label it. That's what my original plan was. That's what my original plan was. We've got the information though, so I might as well log it, right? I can take the B away if I want to, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I know the important part is that it goes to 3. Hey Shimron, bad time for me to come into the stream because what's going on? Yeah, I'll explain. Let me just pause the music for a second. This is a silent part of the game. There's no music in this part of the game for some reason. No background noise, nothing as far as I can tell. No idle sounds at all. But it's a little maze where we have to go through the doors in here. So this is let me exit the view for a second here. So there's there's a maze here. We're just like in a part of the world. This is a new thing we discovered. So we go in here and it's like, oh, there's a maze to solve. Great. And so what I've done is gone through and labeled. If I grab my labeler, my labels over here, I've labeled them like start 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. All the way through to 20, and then E for the end. And I'm just gonna use those symbols that I wrote down as like the door that I'm going through. So door number 3A is this one. The one below where I'm at right now. This door right here. And that one goes to 1B, which happens to be this door right here. So now I'm just testing where 1A goes, which went to 16A, which is all the way down here. So that's the thing. Lands of Lore, I thought I'd pick a specific game rather than just saying cool music this time. Yeah, thank you, Grognak. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to solve this puzzle, then we'll look at it. You'll just have to remind me because I'll probably forget. This is one of the puzzles my brain would have refused to attempt to solve for like 40 minutes just in case it wasn't necessary. Then would suddenly solve it in a minute and be mad there wasn't 10 to 15 such problems to solve. I guess condition cognition from math homework. Yeah, math homework indeed. Amazeway passages aren't reversible. Yeah, that's right. So if I go through this door and then I go through the door that I come out of, it goes somewhere else, which is great, of course. That's very good. So that was 3B that we went through, and it came out of what was that? 4, 5, 6, 7B. I can verify that by looking at my diagram that I drew, which yes, 7B. Just to confirm that 7B. The B doesn't really matter. It's the fact that it takes you to 7.
Aha. A secret passage.
Whoops.
This is all too easy.
I did that wrong. 3B goes to 7B. Not 7B going to 7B. That would be weird. So now we're at 7B. We know we can test from 7B or say 7A even, where we might land. So let's go 7A, and that takes us to 8D. Sorry, 8D. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get some solutions mapped out so I know where to go. Really the important part is the 8, not the D, just to be clear. The 8 is because all the 8s I can choose any door from section 8. So didn't realize you were so excited about it. Yeah, that 8D, it'll do it. Just don't put any equals between there and you'll be fine. Okay. So let's just go 8A. So 8A, that linked us to, where are we? We're in 12B, so that's 12. So then we can try 12A. Let's just try that. 12A. I'll put the music back on. Now that I finished talking. So 12A led us to there. Amazing how you figured out a workable diagram. Oh, it's not too bad. I've had to do this kind of thing before. So, you know, you get used to it. So yeah, where are we? 12A. 12A led us to wherever we are right now, which is 10B. Let's go for 10A then. Learn where 10A takes us. 10A takes us to that hole, which, if I remember right, I didn't like that place, but maybe it's okay. That's slot 11. And 11A takes us to 17B. So I just put in a little bit extra notation there, just to say it definitely goes to 17B. Like, basically 11A is like a null, like it's just a pointer to another door, basically. So it takes us to 17, essentially. So where does 17A take us? 17A takes us back to 3, which now we know we've looped back on ourselves, because we start at 3. So this is a 17A is bad. So we never want to go through 17A. So I'm just going to put an X in 17A in front of it. I don't want to go there, so... Row group door? Why row? Why would row matter? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I bother with row. Just like an extra piece of information. I guess it would help just like looking up. It would help looking up, actually. That's fair. Still, there's, yeah, probably too many rows to immediately grok which one you're on anyway, as well. Doesn't matter, I really could just so I don't have to count back. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do have the image to just look at as well. I got the image to glance at. The font's not great, to be honest. Red might have been a bad choice. Don't know what color would have been better. Maybe blue. Anyways, so we're at 3. We already tried 3A, so as we've already tried 3B, so we might as well try 3C. And 3C takes us to 14A. And we haven't been to 14 yet, so might as well do 14A. 14A takes us to 17A. So might as well try 17B and see where that takes us. That takes us to 7C. So let's see where 7B takes us since we haven't tried that yet. That's 8. So that's also an 8. Might as well try out 8B since we haven't been through it. 8B takes us to 7C, which we haven't tried yet. 7C takes us to 4A. We haven't been to 4 yet since we started taking notes. 4A takes us to 1C. And where's 1B take us? 1B takes us to 14C. Okay. Let's try 14B. Oh, Cast Enemy, thank you. Which one did I just go through? I think I might have gotten distracted. Oh no. I think I went 10B. So 10B took us to 7A. Thank you, Cast Enemy, for the raid. Duke Donuts, good to see you. This is a Triton final dungeon. Duke Donuts, what's up, dude? Time to start again, yeah. Tomato 3, hello, hello. Please be quiet, my mic is thinking, no, don't do that. Never do that. You can be as noisome as you like. Cast Enemy, what were you up to today? Thank you very much for that raid.
I've been diddled again.
Playing retro Sunday hot session down to the hells with the lads in Diablo. Oh, nice. You did some retro WAN on Diablo? That's sick. Neighbors had a party and you had fun hanging out. Oh, nice. You crashed the party, or were you invited?
Know that isn't going to happen.
You're winding down now? That's awesome, dude. That's really good. I'm glad you had some fun. You were invited. Very good. It's even better than crashing. We were hammering ye old Diablo on period gear, 3 of us over the retro WAN. That's sick. That's really, really cool, dude. Everybody, if you haven't checked out Cast Enemy's channel, you should probably go drop a follow over there. Also, what I didn't say before, but follow Mr. Wolfalot and follow Angelus as well. Go give them follows. You know, be nice. It'd be nice to give them a follow. They're great people too. I've never actually been to a Mr. Wolfalot stream myself, so I'm going to be following. We got to solve this puzzle here. 2/3 your age, but fun to hang out with. That's good. That's good. As long as they're fun. I'm sure they would have had a blast having you there, Duke Donuts. Absolutely. Alright, so where's my paint? I got my paint picture here with all the numbers on it, so I don't forget which row is which. It's helpful. But yeah, I'm on 7A right now. I've already done all the 7s, so I know that I don't really want to go through anything that goes to 7, because just like, as far as I know, it's a waste of time to go through 7. Maybe that's not true though. What if like the only way to get to 4 or 8 is through 7? That's a good question. Let me just control F on 8. I forget that I'm using Notepad and it doesn't highlight things for me. Yeah, it's not the only way there. Alright. What about 4? Yeah, it looks like that's the only way to get a 4 at the moment, though, is through 7C. So might as well take 7C and do some mapping on 4. We got 4A already mapped, so we'll do 4B next. Where does 4B take us? Okay, all the way down here. That's good. Got 20A, actually. So where does 20 take us? I guess we'll check 20A. We haven't checked it yet. 28 takes us to here, which is a unique one. That's 5. 28 takes us to 5A. Which also will, in turn, take us somewhere else. So that takes us to 4B. So it feels like maybe maybe 4 is a good one to go to. Considering if only one door can ever point... Well, actually, do we ever have duplicate doors that we land at is the question, I think. And I don't think that we do have duplicate doors. So if they're not duplicate doors, then going to 4 might be important. Because you can only get to 4 through 20. And through 7 here. So it's like these 2 isolated things, and you can't even get to the second door until you go through the first door, is what I'm trying to say. Well, at least on the as far as we've mapped it so far. Wait, what? That was 4A, right? That goes to 1C. Oh, good. Maybe I'm completely wrong about that then. 1C. Where does that go? Maybe just ignore me. I might have just gotten confused. It's entirely likely, in fact. That takes us to 13, which is also an isolated one. 13A. 13A, where do you go? Back to 1C. I mean 1A. So that's a useless door to go through, because you're just going to end up back at 1. So you never want to go through this one. Where's 14C again? What's 14C give us? Let's go through 14C. 14C is 3B. 3B, we've already mapped all of that. Let's go through here to get us back to 14. So we got A and B and C mapped, but not D. And that just goes to 3B. So 14 is just like not interesting, I think, maybe. The only problem was that the pop music I wasn't familiar with erased my brain, so I didn't have lyrics in mind for any karaoke. Oh no! You ruined the karaoke section then for yourself with the bad new music, the good new music that you didn't know, I guess. Oh yeah, follow Duke Donuts as well, everybody. Duke Donuts is a legend, by the way. If you haven't followed Duke Donuts, please do. I was gonna type Dude Donuts, which is, you know, also probably cool, but Duke Donuts. Duke who? Duke Donuts. It's good to see you, it's your boy Jay. I hope you are well as well. When I was in Texas last year, I found a donut shop called Duke's Donuts. No relation, I assume. I wonder, actually, Duke Donuts, how long have you been kicking around the name Duke Donuts for? Longer than the donut franchise? Or is it like a... yeah, I don't know. We might have even talked about that when Duke Donuts was on the podcast. I gotta solve this maze, everybody. I gotta solve this maze. It's getting a bit tedious. We filled in like what looks like half or more than half of the doors, so that's good. I haven't made it to 2A yet. Hey, Mini Roach. Count Dooku Donuts. 5A. Have we made it to any of the... We haven't... Didn't we pass through 5A at some point? I thought we did. Let me check. Find next. 15A. Yeah, 5A goes through to 4B. I just gotta write 4B next to 5A. I didn't do that. I'm in section 3 right now, right? So that means I want to go to somewhere else. Let's see, 14 and then 8D. There's a few we haven't tried where 8D and 8E go yet, so I might as well go through there. So 14A. Is that right? Yeah.
Pretty impressive for someone who never took a class in alien physics.
Limited number of words to arrive at the alliteration that mimics that other larger donut chain. Duncan? Is that the one you mean? I love this sun too, too dope. Too dope, yeah. This is the music from the game. It's just this part of the game doesn't have music, so I'm playing it in the background. But it's good music, nonetheless. Little desk speakers don't carry it well, Chavoy J. Yeah. Seinfeld had Dinky Donuts because they couldn't have Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, man. 17. Oh, no. Oh, no. 17 goes to 7C. Okay. It's too late. I gotta do it again anyways. So, let's see. We're in 14. 14A goes to 17A. 14B goes to 8D. And I wanted to map more of 8. So I'm going to go 14B, which is this one. And we need to map 8. Have I written it? I've written this wrong. That's not A, B, C, D, E. And for some reason, up here I've written F. A, B, C, D, E, F. I guess there was a typo. There's no AF, so we can eliminate that. And I need to correct this D. This is what talking and typing and trying to do the puzzle solving at the same time is giving me. I got a little confused there. So anyway, let's do 8D now. 8D leads to 16C. Have we been in 16 yet? We have not been in 16 yet. Let's try 16A. (16A) loops back to 8 again. I feel like we don't really want to go to 8. But anyway. Pizza vending machines? What? Wait, what? I just looked up and saw pizza vending machines. Evening bought jams? This song is in my brain when the Adderall hits too well. I was thinking earlier that a lot of this music is what thinking with ADHD sounds like. This is the Facebook page for the Duke's Donuts I visited. Oh, nice. Perfect. Come out of a manic attack and all the week's work is done. Looks at calendar. It's Monday. Yeah. Nice. Not a morning person, Angelos? Yeah. They have pizza vending machines. Why not donuts? I guess donut vending machines could exist. It's a good question, actually. Dragonpax, hi, good to see you. What if the number of cans is a hint to which door to take? I didn't even think about it, but maybe. Maybe it is. I'm gonna try your theory, and if it counts, then I'll be sad. Okay, so door 1, obviously. Door 3. Okay, door 3 is possible. Door 2. Okay, we'll try door 2. Okay, door 2 again. We'll try door 2. Or was I supposed to do door 1 in that case? Because it's on the left. Well, no, this one doesn't... I don't know. I don't know, actually. Where do I go now? Door 2 again, I guess? Door 1? Door 1? Door 1? Door 1? Door 1? Door... Yeah, okay, we're looping. I think we're looping now. Door 2. Oh, wait, that was supposed to be door 3. Whoops, made a mistake. That was supposed to be door 3. Where am I? I'm in 7. And I want to go to 3. Let's see, 7, 8, or 4 are my options. None of them immediately go to 3. So I want to get to 14 though. You know what? I'm just gonna play it from here. I'm just gonna take it from here. I'm just gonna go 8. Wait, I'm in 7, aren't I? I want to go to either one of these will work. I'll get me to 8, and then from 8 I can do 8E, which I haven't mapped yet. 8E goes to 9A, which is a nothing door, and that goes to where does it go to? Where's 9A go to? Goes to 20D. 20D. Okay. Hi, Games Addict. You have a GOG account with a few games I want to give to someone. Have created a new one for yourself. Can you recommend someone? I can't recommend someone, no. I don't know who I would say to give your old account to. It's a good question. Oh, that wasn't in the live chat? I'm so sorry, Games Addict. You sent me a DM. That was a DM? It's in line with all the other chat. I apologize. I'm trying a new client. I didn't realize it was a DM. It doesn't make it look different. I apologize. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll see if I can find a setting for this chat app. Because that's awkward. It could have been worse. You could have written something very personal and I would have just read it out loud. I might try a different chat app next time. I'm sorry. I'm trying to prepare to move to Linux, and Linux doesn't support the one I was using before. It has 100+ games on it. Oh my gosh. I'll have a think about it, and I'll get back to you on DMs. I apologize for reading that out loud. I shouldn't have. Wow. Why would you do that in a default setting for a chat app? That's very strange. Creamed corn? Hard to believe that had enough demand to warrant stocking. Wait, what? Creamed corn? A remote human replicant vending machine that I could live as until dying and then respawn a new one of my choice would be handy in Isekai. I have no idea, Mule, what we're talking about now. My mind is too frazzled to understand words right now. Anyway, I'm on map location 20. We know where 20A leads to. It goes 5 and then 4. And what does 4 lead to? 4 leads to back to 20 or back to 1. And I think that's the only way to... Okay, there's another way to get to 1 from 13. So, okay. So, let's try 20B. Let's just see where 20B goes. 20B goes to 16B. 16B. Where's 16? So that's an 8. So we'll try 16B. And that is 10C. Let's find out where 10C goes. 12A. Try 12B then. Uh, 11A. Wait a second. We already had an 11A link. So this answers a question that I did have about, like, is there a door? Are there doors that lead to the same door? That's yes. So 12B and 10A both link to 11A. Two doors go to 7C also. Oh, interesting. I guess I didn't pick that up. Let me check. Oh yeah, I can see it right there. All right, that's good. So that is obviously how you get derailed into a loop as well. So we should probably avoid doors that go to 7C. We should probably avoid anything that's got a duplicate. So it was 11A I was looking for. So 10A and 12B we can not go through. We know that goes to 17B. And we've already eliminated 17s as things that we want to go through as well. So what about 7s? 7s are fully mapped. What about 3s? 3s are fully mapped. I want to get to 18, I guess. Or 19 hasn't been mapped. Just double check. Yeah, no 19. Just those two. And 18. It's just those two. So we've got to find one of those. So, like, let's go try and get to 10 or 6. Actually, hasn't been mapped either. 2 hasn't currently been mapped, weirdly. Thought we had mapped it before. Maybe I just didn't. Maybe it was before I started writing. 15 hasn't been touched either. So let's go to 10. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get to 10 from here. So where am I? I'm in 17. So 3A. Hang on a second. We want to get to 8, I guess. So probably best to go through the second door then. That gives us a couple options. A or B will get us to 8. And then from 8, we go through C. It gets us to 10. We haven't mapped 10D yet. That's getting us to 13. We already know goes to A1. Oops, wrong row. So A1. Or 1A. I don't know why I said A1. And Yeah, okay. So what about 14? 14's fully mapped. What about 16? 16 is not fully mapped. So let's go through 1A. And then 16, we have to go through the third door. And that has taken us to 14. D. We've eliminated that apparently, because it loops back. Hey Laszlo, good to see you. This is probably the most infuriating puzzle in the game. It is pretty infuriating, but I'm getting there. Vending machine outside my apartment in Wazida that stocked hot creamed corn. Oh, Father X-Keeper, wow, okay. Jeez. Seen donut vending machines with Mr. Donut branding in Japan as well. That's pretty cool. 292 games Addict. That's a lot of games. Hey, Blue X, great to see you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted with everything. Just trying to play through this, you know. Apparently I've been on this puzzle for at least 40 minutes, because... Well, yeah. How do I turn on looping? Do I right-click and say, like, loop? There you go. Just to make sure I definitely get it to loop when it's time. Grognak, I'm sorry it's taken so long to finish this puzzle. I didn't know how long it was going to take. We're in 14D right now. So where's what about 17 fully mapped? 8 is also fully mapped. 1 is fully mapped. Gotta find one where we've got some partial mapping, but not... Hang on a second. There has to be something left, right? Okay, so 12. We want to reach 12. So we want to get to 8. And we're in... Where are we again? We're in 14. So 14B will get us to 8. And the 8... Why do we want to get to 8 again? There was a reason to get to 8. 12s, maybe? Yeah, 12C is not mapped. So we want to go 8A. Then we want to go to 12C and see where it takes us. 12C takes us to 15A. There we go. Yeah, it's weird that the song in the background seems to be saying number 8. What's up with that? I got an hour till I need to go to bed. Okay, Grognak, I'll try. So 15A, which we haven't mapped any of the 15s yet. So I guess I'll try 15A. And 15A takes us to 10A.
Have you thought of blabbling the blah blah blah?
All the 10s are mapped though, so we know 15A wasn't the right door. So let's try getting back there from 10. We want to go through 8 again, I guess. We want to get to 12, so, and we're in 10. So 10C will get us to 12A. And then, I think it was 12C. It's to 15A. And then we're going to do 15B. And 15B takes us to 19B. Okay, 19B and A. Let's try A. 19A gets us to 20B. We've already mapped these. So 16. Let's go through 16. So we went 20B. And then we want 16A. Yeah. And that's in 8. And we want to go to 8A, I think. Right? We want to go to 12. We go to 12C. Hi. Why didn't I map 20C? Did I forget to do it? I don't know. Did I forget to write something, or are you asking me something? Sorry, I don't know. Good question.
Sound effects record.
I wanted to close the loop on 19, I think. That's what I was trying to do. Don't distract me! You naughty children! Never check the door. Yeah, I just wanted to close the loop on 19. That's all. Sorry. Where am I? 15. A, 15B was 19. 19B, we want to check. I'm at 15. Yeah, so 15B. I go through 19B, and where does that lead? 19B leads to 6A. 6A. And 6A leads to 2A, which is I guess a pointer to somewhere else. Wish I'd use this symbol more. 2A is going to take us to 18B.
Woman handling a situation with kid gloves.
Okay, and then 18B is already mapped, right? Oh, it's not? Okay, 18B and 18A are not mapped, so let's try 18A. We did it, 18A. Aren't you glad I didn't go back and do the thing that you wanted me to do?
Dead insect.
Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh! Yay!
How long did this take? A little over an hour after I started mapping it. Oh no, a little over 40 minutes after I started mapping it. The video in the background's been playing for 48
Daddy, would you
minutes.
like some sausage?
And
Daddy,
I did
would you
pause it for like a few minutes. So say it's about 50 minutes to solve it when I started drawing things down. And I also took a break to talk and whatever else. So, you know, it's probably about 30 minutes of actual work in there. But we did it. We finished the puzzle. So I guess we got the cheese now? I guess that's what that means. I'll just post this in the general Discord channel so everybody can look at it and laugh. Oops, I clicked on the wrong channel. Hang on, now I'm confused. Alright, I posted it. It took me longer than I thought it would because I accidentally clicked on the wrong channel. But anyway. Life Forcer, we're going to take a look at that. I mean, sorry, not Life Forcer. Grognak, we're going to take a look at that. You want to look at Lands of Law, so we're going to look at Lands of Law. How about that? Do you want to know the hint that the game gives you? There's a hint? No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
A piece of coal broke off.
I don't want to know about it. There's no hint. What are you talking about, hint? There's no hint.
No! 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 Yay! Yay!
No.
Oh my gosh! Yay! Woohoo!
When you say hint, Mad Moose, when you say hint, do you mean like you have to seek out the hint by going to the letterbox? Or do you mean there's like actually a clue in the world that tells you like, hey, this might be how you do things? Saw another stream playing Lands of Lore game and looking quite fun. It is very cool, Ace Roy. I do recommend it. The first Lands of Lore is great. Second one's very fun, but quite different. I haven't played the third one yet. I was going to play it a while back, but I just I got distracted and didn't, and now it's like fallen off the queue a little bit. There's a clue while solving the maze. Sure, tell me. I mean, I've already done it, so yeah, tell me
snacks.
Tell me about the clue. That's really funny. Does the mouse get excited when it goes in front of the right door because it's sniffing the air? I bet you that's what it is. I bet you the mouse sniffs the air more when it's in front of the right door. I bet you that's what it is. The mouse faces the right direction. Oh my gosh. I really, hang on. Let me just save my game. Maze. I didn't solved. I gotta say I didn't expect that. Oh, you know what? I didn't save before I did it, so I don't even know if I can like redo. I don't think I can redo it. Unfortunately, I'll just have to like load an earlier save and then solve another puzzle that I already solved, which is an annoying one to solve before I can get to that. So I don't know. Actually, no, I didn't even. Oh, maybe I could. I could try it again. Yeah, actually, I can load it up. Okay, so let's see. Load game. I can go here. No, I can go here. That's the one I want to load. And then I can turn around. And then I can turn around again. I think it's just the door straight ahead, right? Oh, but I can't go to the door straight ahead? Okay, hang on a second. I've got to do this. Then I got to do this, and then I got to turn. And then I go to here, and I go here, and then the mouse, and I go through here. Oh, I step on this to first. Get the mouse to go through thing. Now I can go this way. And then this comes up. And then I look at it. Okay, the mouse is facing the right way, apparently. So the mouse is facing left. So I just go through the left door. Mouse facing left, I go through the left door. Mouse facing right, I go through one of the doors on the right. Or do I, if I go over here, mouse is facing that way, go here. It's facing that way, so it's this door. So you've got to like... deduce the correct door. I didn't even notice that. I genuinely didn't notice that it was looking the right way. But yeah, if somebody told me it, I would have gotten it like that in 5 minutes. But I solved it in a way that is actually smarter than that. So I solved it in a way that was more rigorous solving. I've actually mapped more of the way that the game works in the way that I solved it. So it's a more correct way of solving the game because I have a deeper understanding of the game now than if I had just followed the mouse directions. Okay. Not an obvious... How many people in the chat noticed that the mouse was looking at the right door? How many people in the chat even noticed that? Did anybody in the chat notice that without... Because nobody spat it out in the chat. Nobody was like, yeah, oh my gosh, I think I know. Nobody said that. Nobody said, oh my gosh, I can't contain it. I have to tell you that the mouse is looking... You know, because people have this thing where they're like, I have to tell you that I've noticed the thing because I noticed it and the guy's not noticed it on the stream and he has to notice it. Why hasn't Mike noticed it yet? I have to say something, and then they say something and then it's like... Thanks for telling me, but now you've spoiled the puzzle for me. I'm glad nobody did that, but also nobody did that. So I don't think anybody solved it. I don't think anybody noticed it at all. To be honest, I did not notice it. I didn't notice it, didn't notice it. Yeah, a lot of people, not me. Great. I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad. Damn. Because, like, I know I'm a little bit manic about it, but, like, you know, I'm glad that I'm not the only person who didn't notice it, right? It's more fun to watch the process. I agree. Look, I do like to play games without taking hints and just play it the way I would have played it in 1990X when I didn't have access to the internet or a hint book or a hint line, and like maybe my brother would like help or something like that, right? Like it was just that. That's all it was. So I'm glad I'm playing these games without without prior knowledge or learning. But that's really funny that the mouse actually does point the way. Like, I don't know if I ever would have been observant enough to notice that, which to me it feels like a little bit of a bad puzzle design. I feel like the mouse like should be a little bit more emotive, or like make a noise or something like that. Would be a lot like more feedback. I think a little bit more feedback from the mouse. If I was designing the puzzle for a game made today, I would make that have a little bit more feedback, like getting a little bit more excited as it passes the door, or like making a squeak when you walk past the door. Something like that would be helpful. And you might not notice it right away, but you would eventually notice. You'd be like, oh, it does squeak a lot. Oh, it's squeaking only at certain points. Oh, wait, is it squeaking at the right door? And then you would solve it. Like, maybe I'd do something like that. But yeah, I don't think... Like, it just looks like the mouse faces the direction it's walking, and then sometimes it turns around, sometimes it doesn't. It's not super obvious. Anyway, I got Lands of Lore here. Thankfully, that guy who couldn't help but spoil every puzzle for you and Ripper wasn't here today. Yeah. I mean, luckily, I didn't really... I just decided I won't look at the chat, and that helped me to have more fun with Ripper until it got to that puzzle, which was insane. Here's my 2 copies of Lands of Lore. This is the first one I owned, which I bought, like, late. You know, well, I didn't own this back in the day or anything. But I always wanted this copy, but I could never find it, and when I did, it was, like, a little overpriced. This one's a bit beaten up, but it's still really cool looking. It still looks really cool. I haven't, like, tried to compare the contents too directly since I got it, though. I can't really remember. But it's such a cool game. This one doesn't call out, like, on the front cover anything about the voice acting, and I'm not sure this is a 3.5-inch one. That's why it doesn't have voice acting.
I can't see.
Well, hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous followers on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like, or jump in the chat and say hello. Wait, is Mike actually from the past and has come to the future so he can show us a bunch of retro DOS games? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Technically, I am from the past, and I have come to the future to share these games with you. It's all true, Your Honor. But yeah, this is it's just a very slow form of time travel called getting old. Anyway, so this is the floppy disk version, and technically correct is the best kind of correct. It's true. Mike's an alien, confirmed. Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, if the shoe fits. I'm not wearing any shoes right now, though, so I'm not going to show you my bare feet either, because apparently that could lead to TOS violations. Anyway, this box looks cooler in a little bit of a way. I like the way that they've done the screenshots on the back of this versus on the back of this. This one just doesn't give you much of a picture of like what's going on in the game screenshots as much, I think. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. This one just looks cooler. Like, this one looks cooler somehow. Maybe it's because, like, it's just a close-up of Richard instead of, like, not a close-up of Richard. You know what I mean? Something like that. But anyway, this box has embossed fonts on it, too. They're all embossed and gold and gilded. And on the sides, too. So, and you can actually see it if you look if you look through the top, you can see the embossing impressions. It's a bit easier on the... Yeah, that one's more obvious there. Anyway...
49th month, greater Mrs. Mike.
Wow. Wow, Atari Beer Pong 49. Thank you very much for the 49 months of mega support. I appreciate it. My eyebrows are wiggling. So this one has the CD version, and it has the voice of Jean-Luc Picard. I'm terribly sorry that for some reason I can't remember the actor's actual name right now. Why? Jean-Luc Picard. Played by... oh, Jean-Luc Picard. Professor X. Patrick Stewart. Thank you very much, Atari Beer Pong. Thank you, Teravan and Grognak. Charles Xavier. Thank you, Tudo. That's right. That's the most correct name. Yeah. Why couldn't I remember? I don't know. Anyway, this is the CD version. Obviously it has a CD-ROM version of the game in there with the voice of Patrick Stewart as King Richard in the introduction. As you know, Patrick Stewart loves to play the voice of kings in RPGs. It's a thing he does. Like emperors, rulers, lords, kings, whatever. It's a thing that he likes to do. But this one is the floppy disk version.
Of coal broke off.
So this manual, I don't know if this is specifically for the CD-ROM version. I happen to have 2 in this box. I never really learned why this box came with 2 in it. I assume the previous owner like happened to have 2 manuals and just shoved them in there or something like that.
It doesn't appear as any more coal
but they look great.
Broken off.
And as far as I know, this is for the CD-ROM version. Let me just check if it's got anything about it in the installation instructions or something like that in here. If there are installation instructions, I don't know. There might not be. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. So, I don't know. Maybe they're the same? Let's see. Yeah, it's different. It is different. Okay, so the manual's different as well. Interesting. But this is the floppy disk version. Now, apparently, the floppy disk version is easier than the CD-ROM version. I've heard that the CD-ROM version is actually more difficult because it has, what was it having it? Like, they've ramped up the difficulty curves or something like that? I don't really know. Is there 8 floppy disks in here, or is that, yeah, that's 8. 8 entire floppy disks of content for a massive RPG. Oh, wait, what? I've got a clue book as well? I forgot that I had a clue book in the floppy disk version. Now I can play the game without flaw. I can perfectly play the game. Now, take this following lore with a grain of salt. Thank you for the 46 bits. I appreciate it, Master Gregor. Master Gregor has the answer, actually. Master Gregor, is it the CD-ROM version or the floppy disk version that is more difficult? I thought it was the CD-ROM version, but Master Gregor would know. Master Gregor speedruns this game. Has been known to speedrun this game. So there you go. I don't know. I'm waiting for Master Gregor to answer. But Master Gregor, thank you for the party bits. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Floppy disk version is more difficult. The CD version got dumbed down. Oh, okay. It was the other way around to what I remembered. See, yeah, I was going to say take this with a grain of salt and then tell them the wrong thing. So now I won't be telling people the wrong thing. The floppy disk version's harder for some reason. I don't know why. But then they dumbed it down for the CD-ROM version. Interesting. They have a difficulty slider in the CD version. Oh, so you can make it more difficult if you so choose. I don't remember what difficulty I played through it on when I played it. Man, the CD looks so good. The CD looks really, really good. That's a bold choice, and it looks great. So anyway, there's a puzzle at the end of the game. Does it... With the map? You have to look at the map towards the end of the game, and it tells you, like, an answer. It's like digits or something. It has, like, numbers inscribed in the map somehow. But I can't really remember which map it was. Which floor it was. But I was really annoyed by it. I was really annoyed by it because it took me forever to freaking see it. In fact, I might have even brute forced it and then somebody told me later, you can solve it by looking at the map because it's got the numbers inscribed in it or something like that. I can't really remember. Anyway. Oh, there you go. Master Grey is saying it. The sum must be correct. 1 + 1 = 2 or something like that. Yeah. You told me after I solved it. Yeah, I brute forced something and then, yeah. Hi there, Refraction. Good to see you. Hi, Father Axe Keeper. Bacata. You got the Bacata command as well. Don't forget. But yeah, anyway, that's the Lands of Lore manuals for the CD version, I guess. This is I wonder if these are different somehow as well. Quite fun watching and exhausting not having any hints. Yeah, I love the no hints playthroughs though. This is one of the games that I was told it's impossible to finish the game without taking any hints. So of course I had to take the challenge and finish it without any hints. And there was a few times I nearly gave up. There was a few times where I was very frustrated with it, but I persisted and I managed to get through it. But I gotta say, it doesn't really compare to Discworld. The Discworld series was insane. Like, this was difficult to play through without hints, and had some, like, leaps of logic, and there was just, like, some exploration out of frustration that solved problems for me. But Discworld is just, like, that no-hint playthrough was something else entirely. Anyway, that's Lands of Lore boxes.
That doesn't work.
That's my Lands of Lore boxes for you. I really should spend some time to just make this one look a little nicer. It's a little bit too creased and squashed. And so is this inner box, to be fair. I should clean them both up and get them in better condition. Mike, have you beat 11th Hour? I have not. I gave up on 11th Hour because I was frustrated by its terrible design. But I may have developed a certain amount of... I may have thickened my skin a little bit, let's say. I might be ready to go back soon. I'm not saying I'm going back this year, even, but I might go back sometime in the not too distant future. I might be back at it. How do you get them in better condition? Do you mean how do I improve their condition? Mainly just by... there's like a whole thing I could tell you about that. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel, but feel free to lurk or jump in the chat and say hello. Or if you've been hanging out and already chatting, then greetings. Thank you for the follow. So to improve the condition of a box, there's a number of things you can do, and that people will take it to certain levels and do certain things. There's restoration of a certain level that changes. It goes from keeping things original to actually going in with like some colored paint, maybe some like glue and stuff like that, and really like trying to patch things up and like make it look pristine. That is an art form that if you're not good enough at doing it, it's not going to look good enough for most people, and you're like, people will like be upset with your restoration efforts. But if you want to just get like a box that's crinkly like this to look nice and smooth, there's a number of ways you can approach that. A lot of people say use an iron with a tea towel on it and like carefully iron something. But what you'll find, especially with like things with like darker colors in the print and stuff like that, is that sometimes the color will bleed if you do that. So you have to be really careful if you're going to try and iron. But another thing you can actually do with stuff that's creased and wobbly and stuff is just press it. So there's a thing like a flower press is a thing where you've got some sheets of like what's it called, grease-proof paper, whatever that's called. Like baking paper might be a good version of that, or wax paper. But basically it's like a piece of paper, and then it's like a piece of wood underneath, then a piece of paper of that paper, then the thing you're trying to press, and then another piece of paper, another piece of wood. In the sides of the wood, there's just a bunch of nuts that and bolts that you can just tighten and really flatten it down, like really hard. So you want to compress it as much as possible, then flatten it, tighten those things down as tight as you possibly can, leave it sit for a while. When you take it out, it's all pressed flat, and the creases will be reduced, and it won't be as warped and wobbly. You can do variations on that where you do apply like heat or steam, but again, those are a bit, touch or go. Bit hit or miss, that's what I was trying to say. So that's a thing. That's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is probably that, like, I would say the press method is like the safest thing for most people to do. Obviously you want to make sure the box is like something you can flatten. If you can't, you might maybe come up with a custom wet clamping solution or something to do it. But things with embossing you'd also want to be careful of, so make sure the embossing part isn't being affected by the work that you're doing, because you're going to damage the embossing, and then you'll flatten it out and won't be embossed anymore. But then going back to other techniques, like more advanced stuff, is actually washing it with water is a thing that you can do. Some distilled water with like a little bit of soap. You want to be careful what kind of soap, like you don't want to use scented or colored soaps, but you can clean it. You can actually clean cardboard, and then you have to be carefully like flatten it out and dry it, but it will come back and it'll actually look better. Like, this is a dirty box, like you can tell this is actually pretty dirty. It's possibly got water damage. So yeah, that could be something you could actually clean up and smooth out too. So then going in, like I said, with touch-ups and colors, like for blacks, you'll be surprised how many different shades of black there are. So if you wanted to get rid of this dot, say this was the only blemish on the box was this dot, you could go in there with like a Sharpie and like clean it up, but then you'll look at it later and you'll be like, it looks blue where the dot is, it doesn't look black because it's a different shade. So yeah, that's something you got to be careful of, but that is something that people do. Some people do go in with like, they mix colors and try and get it just right. But Yeah, I usually just stop at like cleaning it or pressing it. That's usually where I'll stop. Anyway, that's a whole lot of information that you probably didn't want. And I can go deeper on those topics at some point, but I'm not prepared to do that right now. I'm going to put these on top of this. That's what I'm going to do with them. Because I don't want to move back over to the shelf and put them back where they go. Top looks soft like water damage or a lot of flexing. Yeah, definitely had a lot of flexing, Terravan. I don't know, not certain about water damage, but yeah, there's something going on. Lands of Lore is apparently Kikoskia's very first Let's Play. I was glancing at his old Let's Plays. Oh, interesting. There you go. Good info. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Moisture in cardboard sounds touchy. I'm guessing dish soap, distilled water, and dehumidifier. Yeah, whatever you do, you want to make sure that you're like, yeah, you've got to be careful. The best thing to do, actually, one thing I'll say, and I probably should have said it before, if you're going to try and do restoration work on something and you're not certain, you're like, your confidence level isn't, yes, this will work, you probably shouldn't do it. And you probably should do practice runs. So get a cereal box, because they are very similar types of manufacturing process to the kinds of cardboard you see on video games. Grab a cereal box, like, you know, some cornflakes or whatever, damage it, and then try and repair it. Like, that's a way better way to practice. Put some like, greasy fingerprints all over it and try and clean them off. Those kind of things will teach you, like, how much the cardboard can take, and, like, give you some ideas on, like, approaches that you could take to solving those kind of problems of creases, tears, and damage like that. Mike's just a shill for big cereal. I didn't say you have to buy the cereal boxes. You could borrow them from someone. Grab them out of the garbage. There's plenty of ways to deal with that kind of thing, of course. You know, and I don't know if there's anybody out there who's like a professional, you know, PC big box restoration service. I don't know if there's anybody out there like that. I haven't looked personally. I honestly wouldn't mind doing that. Like, if I could afford to just have an artisanal job of, like, cleaning and restoring PC big boxes, I'm not sure I would say no to that. If I was going to get a guaranteed salary that would pay for my mortgage and everything, I'm not sure I would say no to that job. Sounds like fun. But I don't know if there's anybody out there who does that for a living. That's just straight up cheese, right? Somebody's just thrown cheese on the wall here. Why is there a plus and minus? What's going on in here? The garbage ones are probably already beaten up. That's true, yeah. People do paper restoration for living, definitely. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. That's where I learned some of the techniques that I've tried. I've actually got a box that I bought specifically because I wanted to try and restore it. It's a very badly water damaged. What's the name of the game again? Planescape Torment, I want to say? I can't remember what it's called now. That's probably not it. Ravenloft? It might be Ravenloft. No, that's not Ravenloft. I don't remember the name of the game right now for some reason. I can picture it. It's the trapezoid one. It might be Ravenloft or Raven something. Anyways, artisanal cereal box restorer. That's a good job title, yeah. Imagine having that on your resume. I see you have a 3-year gap on your resume here. It's like, well, I just didn't want to write artisanal cereal box restorer. That's good. Sorry, Atari Beerfog, but you've got me. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, I bought it specifically to test some techniques that I wanted to try out. But I still haven't gotten the confidence up with that because it's very badly water damaged, and like some of the cover, because it's got a gatefold on the front, some of this paper from the front of the fold is stuck, or actually the front of the box is stuck to the fold. So I need to like gain enough confidence that I can remove that and then glue it, I guess, back to the original surface in the right spot. And that feels like a tricky job for me, so I haven't tried that yet. There's that guy that's an artisanal pencil sharpener. Isn't that just like a joke? That's not a real thing, I don't think, Serpens. That can't be. I have no idea. I have seen that guy though. That guy came up in my feed quite a fair bit, like what, 7 or 8 years ago, something like that. Feels like a while ago. Maybe even longer than that. Sounds like the sort of thing you could do a little bit of on Etsy on the side. Had a gallery of your extra off. Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be cool to be able to show off something like a success in that field, I think. Anyway, even if it wasn't for work. What's this thing do? Hello? Pull this lever. Look in the... Use this machine. Oh, we're just gonna push the machine now? Oh, it's like in a slot. It's Willy, but he's upside down. What does the minus and plus do? Oh, wait, this is just like the charge for this unit, I guess? Like it's power for the unit. The unit won't work without power. Let me just click on it. Can I click the cheese? What happens if I click the cheese? Nothing. Hey Mercedes, good to see you. How do I like the game so far? It's actually pretty good. I'm really liking it. It's got some interesting ideas. It's pretty funny. Puzzle design's interesting. Like there's some good fun puzzle designs in it. The cheese forming like bismuth cube pylons is a bit surreal. It is a bit. That looks like straight up actual cheese was just used though, right? That doesn't look like plasticine. Hey Karif. Thank you for the yeah. A lot of my old games are a bit destructed. Yeah, it's probably a good skill to learn then. Wait, I can keep pushing it? Hang on a second. How far can I push this thing? Pretty far. I'm gonna keep pushing it then. How far do you think this will go? Underneath this thing, or keep going even beyond that? Okay, it's going beyond that. Oh, here we go. I found a thing. You can't get power from here, though, so there's no, like... I'm not going to pull the lever or anything, right? Well, we can at least put our videos that we found in the video player, so let's start with that. So kicking myself for getting rid of my NES games? Yeah, yep. Would never attempt to restore them, though. It seems too skilled. Yeah, I guess there's like, oh, there's only 3 videos left to find? Interesting. Let's just watch this whole thing, because I kind of forgotten. We haven't watched any of them today.
Hello!
Yeah. Playstyle looks interesting. It's really good stylistically. Yes.
Me Willy Trombone.
Willy Trombone. That's his name. I think.
These discs tell a story. Story about good.
It's funny that they're not discs.
Story about bad. These discs are all that are left of the true story. True story of the closing of the Third Age.
One of my game manuals has a bunch of
you know this truth,
writing inside
you know what to
all
do.
of my favorite songs. Oh, that's pretty funny.
I tell you.
Skull Monkey's after this? I will, yeah. Not immediately after this, but I will play it.
Hoborg, a being who had to create.
Carved into clay, or is it just a drawing animation over clay? It looks carved into me, but it could be just drawing. They could have just used some digitization technology.
This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore. Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him sad.
Hi, Adrian.
Walking around his big, beautiful new world make
I haven't
him
read the
feel
wall of text, if that's what you're asking.
alone.
We've only got 3
But
cassettes to
then
find, though.
Hoborg get him an idea. He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Try my
Hoborg's
Play-Doh.
happy
My hair looks
to have
okay,
a
doesn't
new
it?
Friend. He
I don't know what
named
you
him
look like,
Clark
Tri-Wing, but I feel okay.
and
A little
welcomed
tired.
him to the Neverhood.
But, like, I'm okay,
Everything
yeah.
you see here is yours to enjoy. You and I shall spend all our days here together.
Gotta read the whole thing? I guess I'll
With
just download
you by
an
my side,
EPUB of it or something and
I'll
read it
make
later.
more- No! I mean, no, Clog. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have.
True, Father X-Keeper, yeah.
I am ruler of this world, the Neverhood.
He looks so grumpy.
And a ruler needs his crown. Surely.
Why am I tired?
you can
Oh, I didn't
understand
sleep good
that.
last night,
Now
that's why.
go and explore your new home, while I go back to my throne room to plan some more people to make.
To plan some more people to make.
So Hoborg go to make more friends, and Clog start thinking bad things.
Bad things. What bad things? Stealing of the crown.
The throne
We don't know
room,
what the bad things
Hoborg
happened
start thinking
after this.
about who he make next.
Download the text, get a sexy lady 7 voice to read it.
My
Right.
crown.
So that's the... Then we got a 3 video gap, and then what happens?
Frozen solid. It seems this crown does more than give you reign over the Neverhood. It's also your secret to life. What a pity.
Clog right about that.
Huh.
Without his crown, Hoborg stuck in a big, helpless sleep. Ooh, that Clog scare me. Things look icky. But
Why is there a button on the
maybe
throne?
hope. Maybe.
Don't know how I didn't know about this game back in the day.
Seed.
So unique. It is pretty cool looking. Very unique, yeah.
Hoborg boo-boo with Clog. Clog go all stinky bad. But Willie know what to do.
What did Willie do?
Yes.
Willie made me?
Me
Yep.
hope Clog no find out about this. Scary.
So Willie made me.
Happy birthday!
Why is he throwing pop plants at my head then? Resume game. How do I leave the screen again? It's not escape. That's I can tell you that much. Oops, missed. Oops, missed. What? Oh, I was pressing the wrong one.
Yeah! Take that, Andy!
I forget.
Screw you!
Where I want to be. Hang on. Oh. I didn't find a partner for that one, did I? Oh. Looks like delicious chocolate. It does look pretty good, actually. You have to ask, you're not ready for the wisdom? Okay. All right, good. Oh, okay. 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 Oops. Okay. Good. All right, I don't remember finding any other pairs yet. So let me delete this photo and make a new one. How many is that? We're like 1/3 of the way through the puzzle, I think, with that one. Why am I taking photos when I can literally take screenshots with the computer? It's a good question. Alright, so we just have to find another thing. Oh, good, I know where one of those is, I think. Oh, wait, no, that's the one that I know where it is, damn it! Okay. I remember there was one of these, like... Ooh, not there. Here? Oh, that's good. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Then we want to do that one and that one, then that one and that one, then that one and that one and that one, and... I want to say this one or this one, but I'm not sure which one. This one? There we go. Good. I remember that one. Okay, good. Where else can we go? Okay, we got this one and this one, but it's the same as this one, but we don't know when another one of those ones is yet. We haven't seen another one of those ones yet. I don't think. But there was a tree formation somewhere. That's not it. That's new. Okay. Okay, tree formation, tree formation, tree formation, tree formation. Do. No? What was that? It was one of them. Interesting. Okay. Do. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Look at a screenshot. I don't remember, is the problem. Oh yeah, there's those guys. Where do we find another one of these? I didn't take a picture. I should have taken a picture. Here? No. Damn it. Okay. We'll start there. Then we'll go there and there and there and there. There and there and there and there and there and there. Oh, okay. This guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. Let me check the photo. Was there any in the photo that wasn't in the screenshot? No. The photo and the screenshot are very similar, actually. Alright, I can just delete the photo. Alright. So. So many boops, tons of booping. Heaps of booping. Gotta boop it all. Okay. Screenshotted. Let's see if I can find something else. Oh man. That definitely came up more times than I expected it to, but I don't remember where. Not there. Let's see if we can find this guy, though. Why am I clicking in places I know? Okay. Oh, there it is. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna click on squares that I don't know answers to. And then see if I can find an answer or already know an answer that I could reuse. Okay, I don't know what to click next. I'm gonna take a picture of a screenshot of this. All right. So we're looking for, I guess, one of these guys again. The notepad would probably be better than what I'm doing actually with the screenshots. So use my phone when the game is shitty to tab out of. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, hey, Grognak, have a good sleep. I'm sorry I missed the message earlier. I apologize. I wish that Andy VOD were still up. Never did get to see that one in context. I don't think I made a recording of it either, so it is gone. It is lost to time, but I will play that game again. I never finished it, so I will be back. Okay, there we go. All right. Hmm. Yeah, it gets tricky. It gets tricky. Anticipate being able to beat Andy next time. I hear he's really good at the game. I mean, Andy was just the name in the high score ladder. In that, the context of that is just there was a high score ladder with Andy's name on it, and I finally beat it. And I was excited that I bet Andy, who was the developer of the game. Yeah, that's it. Let me get a screenshot of this and keep working away at this. So, yeah, take that, Andy. Screw you. Indeed. I believe it was here. No, it was here. Damn it. All right, I got to reconstruct everything again. Just look at my screenshot. What? Oh no, I didn't click on something that I was supposed to click on, or something like that. Alright, let's do this all again. Which one was it again? I've forgotten. It was that one and that one. That's good. Alright, keep going. I just want to say, this has been a great morning so far. Chilling here with a big old plate of bacon. Oh, nice, Terravan. Bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, toast, hash browns, baked beans. Oh my gosh. The best breakfast cafe in town. Terravan, sounds like you're having a fantastic time. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I wish I could start my day tomorrow like that. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a very good time. Still use my phone when again. Oh, right, I read that message. Sorry. Okay, cool. I probably missed some messages. I apologize if I did, but hey. That's how things go sometimes. What's this one? Okay, that's one of them. I know there's more of these, but I don't know where it is. Is it here? No. God damn it. Oh, another skull. Okay. Don't know why I clicked there. I feel like you just brute force this. But okay, there's one. Where was the one that I found though? Was it down? No. Man, this is a real problem. This is a serious problem that we have right now. I don't like memory games. I can only package so much memory and then I just run out. I just run out of memory. I don't have a very big cache. My cache is quite small when it comes to this kind of thing. Have I found all the things yet? No, I haven't found all the things I already know about yet. Hang on a second, we're gonna do those. Is that everything? I think we got everything. Yeah. That's the new maximum that I know from screenshotting. More screenshots. Yeah, I only have 66k of RAM, not even 64. I got hardly any RAM surfings. That's the problem. Knew most of the story, but I didn't know Andy was the developer. That puts slightly different spin on it, knowing that Andy's a real person. Yeah, Andy's the developer, and he made a game that was buggy, and I finally beat his high score that he put in the game. That when I first played through and tried to, like, looked at the high scores, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure I'll ever get that. Screw you! So it was worth it. You know, it was a worthwhile celebratory screw you, Andy situation. Nuked my overdue bills. Now it's breakfast, and we'll get, when I get home, I get to finish running Cat 6 cable. Oh, you're having a good day, Terravan. That's pretty good. Nice one. Enjoy it. After one harsh expense after another, I got a call from my car insurance telling me that the policy change, they owed me $660. You got the check cashed yesterday. Ah, that explains things, Terravan. Nice one, nice one. That's very good. All right, what's this one? Okay, it's trees. Pretty sure this is trees, but I think I'm probably wrong. I think one of these two is trees. Let's try this one. It's not that one. Is it this one? It was this one. Damn it. Okay, well, great. Good. Let's just do everything else that we can do, and then we'll randomly click on something else and see if we can get it right. What? I missed! I missed! I thought I clicked on the right thing. Damn, okay. Alright, fine. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. Boo? Yeah. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. I'm missing something. I'm missing this. Where was that plant? Where was the plant? Down here. I forget. Where was the... Ah! It was here. Oh. Oh no. I'm gonna accidentally click on this plant, aren't I? Let's find a different one. There we go. That was really lucky. I thought I remembered there was one there, but that was actually luck, not memory. There was no memory in play at that point. That was just... I happened to have an initialized variable in a place that worked. Okay, I gotta look at the map. I gotta cheat my memory. Yeah. That's all I know, I think. It's actually a lot. That's actually pretty good progress. Screenshotting that. That's an upgrade. Alright. Don't you use numbers when making a map? You can, yeah. Or you can just screenshot it. This game's big box. No worries, Dan Veins. Take a look at that in a few minutes. I don't have long left tonight, so I'll have to... I just want to try and get through this puzzle. Why did I click on you? Didn't expect that to be a match, to be honest. Alright, let's get another screenshot. Oh, why did I do that? No, not that. Hang on. That and that.